So I reiterate here, the bill is dead.
The story of this great city is about the years before this night. We are free!
Hey, welcome to Ho Ho Hong Kong. I am Andy Curtin, sitting here with my man
Vivek Mahbubani. Oh.
You can find me online at Andy Curtin on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all of that. And
follow me online at Funny Vivek, sometimes with the letter M, sometimes without, but you check it out, you try it out.
One other thing, and I'm going to put the link in the description, but I'm doing a weekly email now of stuff that I think is really good to check out online. So if you want to sign up for that, just look in the description. This podcast, I'll put it in there. And also, if you want to rate or review us, please do that. It really helps a lot with us getting the podcast out there.
Yeah, make sure it's 5 stars, just like the flag.
So is it really 5 stars on the flag?
Dude, yeah.
I never pay attention.
I hope so. If it's not, I'm really in trouble.
That's a 4-star flag right there.
Oh.
So today we're talking about what is the best neighborhood in Hong Kong.
Yeah, I come from 2 guys. One guy born and raised in Hong Kong. One guy that's been here for 6 months. We'll let you know.
I love that. Yeah, one guy clearly knows nothing about it. But what we're going to talk about today, what's the best place to live? What's the prettiest place? Where are you going to get, where are the hip places? And what are the differences between the people and the racism in each area? I think that we're going to cover the islands. Where do people swing? Where do the swingers live?
I think we all know.
Everybody that knows Hong Kong knows.
Well, we will confirm that. We'll confirm that. And I'll also talk about where it is. If you want to get that Hong Kong spirit, I'll tell you where to go.
So what area did you grow up in?
I actually grew up in Sai Ying Pun area, which is kind of mid-levels-ish / basically the western side of northern part of Hong Kong Island. Yeah.
So, I mean, that whole, I feel like North Hong Kong Island, that is ground zero for starting in Hong Kong.
Oh, yeah.
As an outsider, as a non-Hong Kong person.
I mean, if you were here for half a day, that's where you begin. I mean, if you started off, with if you go to the eastern side, you're seeing one part of Hong Kong, but the northern side gives you the harbor view. You've got the CBD, Central Business District. You've got a lot of local shops. Sai Ying Pun has changed a lot compared to when I was growing up. I mean, back then, there were mostly seafood restaurants only. Dried seafood stalls. Now it's seafood stall, coffee shop, art gallery, so you don't even know what you're smelling anymore.
I mean, as someone that's been here for 6 months, and I feel like I can say that I'm an expert at this point, that's all I know it for, as being like a hipster kind of enclave.
Yeah, I would say it's the compact, intensive course of Hong Kong for you when you go to Sai Ying Pun side. That's what I love about it. You've got the trams, you got the buses, you got the pollution, you got the people, everything. You
Not
walk
like
in.
those other parts of Hong Kong.
They've only got the pollution. Psh, please, I want that seafood smell.
What do you, how do local people look? Expats are just centered around Central.
So the funny
How
thing...
do locals look at it?
So the funny thing is, actually, I've noticed a lot of my expat friends or people who don't speak much Cantonese, they limit themselves to certain stations on the train map. So, for example, usually nowadays you will go
Guilty.
from... Yeah. So before we didn't... the MTR line would end at Sheung Wan, right? But now it's extended to Sai Ying Pun and HKU and Kennedy Town. So
how recent is that?
I think it was 3 or 4 years ago.
Oh, wow.
It was quite recent.
So what were people just doing buses before that?
They just did not have friends. They would you're too far.
That must have transformed Kennedy Town.
Oh, for sure. I mean, when you go down there, you all of a sudden walking around, people are happy to be there. They weren't lost.
Now it's a pretty cool area to be in.
It's very nice. I mean, honestly, I tell people when my friends come to Hong Kong, I say, look, don't do the typical touristy stuff of go to the peak and look at it from a bird's eye point of view. No one's looking at Hong Kong from there. But go take the train and just randomly get off at a station and see what happens. And usually it's quite a lot of fun. They're obviously, depending on where they get off, then I'm just like, oh, you saw this, oh, you saw that. So Hong Kong Island is a pretty good place where you get a mixture of stuff. So if you take the train from Kennedy Town, which is the western side, all the way down to Chai Wan, which is the eastern side of northern part of Hong Kong Island, you're seeing a completely different picture. Completely different.
Well, what I like about it is, so if you look at Hong Kong Island, basically the whole northern edge of it is covered in metropolis.
Yes.
But at any point, you are at most 20 minutes away from complete nature.
Complete.
And you're looking at it no matter where you are. In fact, it's only 20 minutes because it's walking uphill.
Yeah.
Like if you're fast, it's much less than that. And
Depending on
usually
your
much
fitness
less than
level.
that.
Yeah. If you have bad fitness level, it's 5 minutes because you're taking the taxi anyway. You're not
Yeah.
walking. Yeah. But definitely, that's what I love about Hong Kong.
Oh
is
my
that,
God, I love it so much.
right? You can, if you suddenly have this impulse move, I need to be with nature. You're there.
It's just, so my compound, so I live up the hill a little bit from the MTR.
Yeah.
And the edge of my compound, you can be out of my door in 5 minutes in full nature.
Wow.
Absolute full
That is
nature.
impressive.
I love it. Yeah.
Yeah. For me,
Huge fan.
the funny thing is, I actually grew up like in the concrete jungle, so me looking at trees doesn't impress me. I look at it, I'm like, all right, it's green. I get
I
it.
wanted to be the other way around. I wanted to be like, what is this mysterious forest?
You mean these mosquito bites? Wow,
Yeah.
that's what it feels like.
Oh, you really are a city boy.
Yeah,
aren't
yeah.
you?
No, the funny thing is actually because I think with the Hong Kong humidity and everything, once you're too close to nature in summer, oh man, it's painful.
I haven't lived to summer yet.
Oh, you haven't? Oh, that's why you're still in love with nature. You're all like, the air is fresher. I'm like, yeah, when you're itching your whole arm.
You know what? I think I have, cold blood or something. Mosquitoes, they don't like me. They don't like me.
Well, you know what? That's the one time you want to be very unfriendly to nature.
It's like in The Simpsons, when Homer's, they have the zombies and Homer's like, take me.
Yeah, and they're like,
nah,
nah.
we need brains.
I think so. Definitely the mosquitoes are getting pickier now. They evolved. They're like, yeah,
they're
nah.
like, yeah, we don't need that.
Yeah,
It's a little
they-
salty.
Yeah, exactly. A weird mixture. I don't want that.
And everyone else in my family just gets consumed.
Yeah. But I tell you one thing though, the most precious thing is having an actual view in your neighborhood. Like not like having a nice neighborhood, but like where you're living, you're not looking at someone else in this building.
Which is tough. And I think even in the same district, it's like the lower floors don't have a view. Like same building. Like some people have a view. I went to someone's house the other day and they were one of the few people still on an expat package, which I don't even know if that really exists much anymore. But for those listening, and this was the same in Shanghai, an expat package is where you're in your hometown and they fly you out and that you get hired by a company and they fly you in and the money you get is way higher than if you were hired locally.
Oh, yeah. They still do.
Irrespective of if you're a local or not.
Yeah.
But a local hire. So if you're living in Hong Kong, you're like, I'm a foreigner, I'm going to apply for a job, you're a local hire.
Yeah.
It's a different thing. So these people, I don't know what this guy was getting paid, but it was the view. I was like, is this a movie? Like every window of their house was just this cross harbor view, phenomenal. And Hong Kong, if you can find a city pretty, it's the prettiest city on earth.
Yeah, exactly. It depends on the angle. Literally, where you're staying can determine how much you like the place.
Or you're staring into someone's armpits.
Or if you're lucky, they have a really big screen and you're enjoying their movies on their Netflix account. Because it's that close. I mean, someone's 32-inch screen TV from watching from your home is 32 inches.
That's funny. We have small windows in our apartment. There's one big one, but mostly small ones. And if you look out, you can see thousands and thousands of apartments.
That's crazy. Oh, you have those really tall buildings where it's like small windows of the opposite
It's
block,
just a
right?
sea. It's like if someone made a painting, like, they were like, oh, this is a city-inspired painting, and it's just windows after windows. There's more windows than you can count.
Yeah. Well, I tell you this, though. One thing I do appreciate, because I live on a lower floor, and I've gotten used to the idea that I can hear what people are saying on the streets, and they have no idea I'm listening into
What are
them.
you on, like, the first floor?
I'm on the 6th. So
And
it's
you can hear the street?
Yeah.
Hong Kong people are too loud. You're not supposed to be able to
my
hear people
area,
from the 6th floor, dude.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, true. But then again, I'm also on a slope, so kind of like my 6th floor at the other end is the second floor.
That's another thing. Like, I'm sure there are other cities like that.
Yeah.
I've never been to other cities like that where you even in our building. So we live on the 18th floor, right? But the first 4 floors are basically looking into a wall, and then it's a street.
Yeah.
So we're not really on the. And plus, they don't do the 4s or whatever.
Yeah, right.
So they're missing a bunch.
Yeah, you're probably on the second floor.
4 sounds like death.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
They're like, we're not
sometimes
doing 4.
13's also out, 14's out.
I had a joke years ago that was like, "Who's the idiot that picked the names for the numbers?"
Yeah, you probably got
They're
annoyed.
like, all right, 1. That's 1.
Yeah.
Good. I like
Yeah.
that. 2. Okay.
He's getting a bit upset. He's like,
They're like 3. That sounds pretty good. What's the next one? Death.
yeah. I think he just got fed up. The guys were just like, he was one of those creative types where the client kept saying, I don't like it. I don't like it. And he's like, you know what? Go to hell. It's like, I like that one. I'll take it. Yeah.
Let's make that 4.
Yeah, okay, that's number 5. 5 is him thinking like, really? Are we still doing this? Really? Yeah. I mean, it's funny because like for
But,
someone.
but going back though, so we're not on the 18th floor. We're
Yeah.
probably on like the 10th floor.
Yeah, exactly. But they charge you the 18th floor price. That's the game, right?
I don't think people say that's the cheap part of town. There's no cheap part of town.
Yeah, there's no cheap part of town.
There is no cheap part of town in all of Hong Kong.
Yeah.
You can commute. Like when we were out here, we were like, you know what? We'll just commute. We'll just take an hour to get to work. It's like you take an hour, you don't save any money.
Yeah, you don't.
It's just as expensive.
Yeah. You just basically fall for that trap in the beginning where you're like, no, an hour sounds all right. But then Hong Kong hour is a long hour.
And
When
it's
you're-
like an extra 5 square feet.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, mid-levels apartments, they're smaller, but they're just a little bit smaller.
Yeah, yeah,
They're
yeah.
not like, it's not like, oh, I have an extra room and a balcony or something. It's like a little bit smaller than living in Sha Tin.
True. But then Sha Tin, okay, so Sha Tin neighborhood is, again, another urban kind of place where lots of people stay there. Like, it's huge communities, right? But the buildings, the good thing is that a lot of them have, like, clubhouses and stuff. So people are used to the idea, I'm not going to get out of my building apartment. I'm here in Sha Tin and I'm fine. So people actually find some identity. Like, if I'm a Sha Tin guy, I become a Sha Tin guy. What you'll notice is that once you live in a certain area, you just get used to it. And you find it really hard to change. So if I grew up in
I think that
Poon,
might be people.
well, the neighborhood does do it
Met
to you.
people before. So weird, dude, that people just move to a location and they just associate themselves and their life with that location.
Well, this is the problem. I only
The
have those,
Adventures of Vivek the Nomad, understanding the world.
this is the problem, man. When you live in Hong Kong your whole life, your neighborhood is so small and so crammed in that's what you think. You're like, wow, you mean you don't want to move because you're used to it?
It's amazing psychology, though, right? It's like if you think, if you're in like a remote part of the world, like
Yeah.
if you're in Vladivostok,
Yeah.
right? Vladivostok, the nearest city is Khabarovsk. And you're like, okay, that's 8 hours on a train.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's far away.
Yeah.
But they're the next door neighbors, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, yeah.
Like I'm thinking of moving to Vladivostok, like
Yeah, yeah.
down the road. And whereas, if you have a density, you bring everything in. Like I would be more likely to move from Vladivostok to Khabarovsk than
Yeah.
I would be to move from Quarry Bay to Sha Tin,
Exactly.
which is a 20-minute drive.
yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean, like when you tell your friends, "Hey, we're gonna have dinner." Oh, we're gonna have it a tin how? Yeah,
You're
I'm
like,
a little
"Oh,
bit busy.
I'm not friends with you anymore.
Yeah, I stop at Causeway Bay. Our friendship is only Causeway Bay long, you know.
I don't speak of my Cantonese isn't good enough to go there.
Yeah. So that's the thing. The different neighborhoods, again, what you'll find is that people who live in certain neighborhoods, they have to learn the phrasing, which is why you'll find a lot of the more expat or English-speaking neighborhoods usually have an English name or easy-sounding names to name, like Causeway
Interesting.
Bay,
Jordan,
Jordan, stuff like that.
Kennedy Town.
Chimsat Choi is the odd one out. That's the one where it's like, okay, fine, TST. We'll go with
Yeah,
that.
that's how we got over.
Yeah.
We're like, we can't say it, but
Yeah.
we'll say letters that represent it,
Yeah.
and then we'll live there.
Yeah, and you know what we're talking about.
TST, like, it's so funny. Like, so I live on Hong Kong Island in Cornhill, which is kind of Taiku, which is kind of Quarry Bay.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm like, I live on Hong Kong Island. I live so close. Muhammad lives in Kowloon. He lives miles away.
Yeah.
But actually, he only lives 2 metro stops away.
Yeah.
And I live 8 metro stops
Yeah.
away. I am much further, but I'm still like, meh.
Yeah, and you're on a hill. So
Yeah.
you have that little trek from the hill to the
You
train
know what?
station.
Never bothers me.
Oh, no, really?
Kind of like it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. It doesn't matter 1 in the morning, whatever it is.
You know what actually I find is that usually if I had to move to a certain neighborhood, my way of judgment is how far is it from the entrance of the metro station to the actual train. So like places like
you never
Sheung-wan.
think about that.
You don't
but
think about
some
it.
of these MTRs, man.
Oh, they'll get you, man.
Oh, Sheung-wan. Dude, I was
Sheung-wan
visiting
will screw you up because you have to do 2 circles and then like all the new ones like Kennedy Town.
HKU's got some pretty far walks.
You got to take the lift down and then you got to walk all the way because you're at the other end. So
And they have these tunnels with those flat escalators.
yeah,
They come travel.
and they give you one way only. They don't give you 2
Yeah.
ways. They're like telling you like get out but don't come in, or it's the other way around.
I actually
sometimes.
went the wrong way. It took me 4 hours to get out of the MTR.
Everyone's look at this white guy moonwalk. What's going on with this guy?
Michael Jackson over here.
Yeah, right. So that's the one thing. That's my judgment of if I were to move to an area, I would actually look at that train station and be like, all right, okay, so it's going to take me 5 minutes just to walk from the opening of the train station to the actual train. I could go take a train from Central to TST across the harbor in 5 minutes. So yeah, I'm not moving here.
That's interesting. I never thought about that.
Yeah, so that's how I judge it. See, this is
You're
my...
absolutely right. I mean,
Yeah.
you can add 10 minutes onto your
Oh,
commute.
definitely. Because like when my friends message me, hey, I've just
10 minutes, it's huge. You might
it's-
spend 10 minutes on the MTR.
Yeah, exactly. 10 minutes on the MTR can take you from Central all the way up to Mong Kok, which in my opinion is one of the coolest places to be in Hong Kong.
Mong Kok.
Mong Kok is my pick.
I heard
Yeah.
that it's the densest place on earth.
You mean intellectually or people-wise? Because like it applies to both.
Yeah, right. No, I heard like people living on top of people. It's the densest
Oh,
place.
Mong Kok is crazy. I mean, that's the one place. See, why I like Mong Kok the most is because at any moment, at any corner, if I ever get hungry, I'm covered at any time. There's always some restaurant or some guy selling
And it
fish
is
balls.
very local.
Very local. And the craziest thing is you've got restaurants and shops that are upstairs. You have to take the lift to go to them, and it's absolutely normal. Like, it's not an issue of like, I would never go to the second floor to this particular shop. It's a common thing. We all know this. So you walk in, you're used to it. Like, yeah, I'm going to go in this building. 8 floors of different restaurants. We're going to do the 7th floor today. It's like a common thing.
it really is a vertical city, and I just love that so much. Like, I remember when I first, so I used to come down and would headline takeout, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't really know my way around the city. You know, you land. So if you don't know Hong Kong, the airport is an island. It's its own island.
It's its own little island. It's kind of conning you into believing Hong Kong is this lovely greenery area. They'll take you on the train and the bus.
2,800 islands in Hong Kong.
Really?
I think it's sorry, maybe it's 280. I've added a zero.
It's definitely-
it's ridiculous high number.
Yeah.
I know those numbers are very different. Let's go with 280 because that
Yeah.
makes more sense. It's definitely super high. And you land at the airport and you get on the airport express, which is just bang. You get out of the plane, boom, you're on a fast train.
Yeah.
And it drops you in central, middle of downtown,
Half an hour, you're there.
right at the escalators.
Yeah.
Which I love the escalators.
Oh, yeah, the mid-level
You
escalators.
go all the way straight to the club.
Yeah,
You
done.
walk- and it's. I always felt like I was in Blade Runner or something.
Always on the go.
Well, you there, you look over a window, that you like look up, and there's someone getting your nails done.
Oh, when you're on the
salon,
escalator, right?
There's a guy ironing shirts in a
As a small little booth. Yeah,
yeah, like a laundry.
The tailor
everything's
shop.
on
Yeah.
top of everything.
Yeah.
You're not looking across. You're looking up or
Correct,
down.
yeah.
There's Tai Kwun, the old jail. Is
Victoria Prison.
kind of remade.
It's insane. I mean, that's the good thing about Hong Kong. Different neighborhoods have their own little...
Visually, every time I'm just soaking it in.
Yeah, especially when you just get here for a week and you're just like, this is too much. This is...
For people who haven't lived in Asia, I mean, I remember when I think my second week living in Shanghai, and it was the first time I went to People's Square, and I walked out of I was looking to go to see an apartment that I was going to live in, and it just hit me. I'd never been in a place like this.
Wow.
Like, I walked out and it was just neon everywhere. Like, it
Signs
was
and
just
stuff.
up. And everything was like above me, and not like Hong Kong.
Yeah.
It's flat there, but the lights are all above me.
Yeah.
And I'm in a crowd, like the biggest crowd I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And I'm just looking up, and it just hit me like a wave.
It's overwhelming.
Whoa.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, like you said, Blade Runner, it's sci-fi-ish because when you walk
Yeah,
down the street...
absolutely.
If you go to, let's say, Yau Ma Tei, which is like near Temple Street, a lot of tourists like to go there. You see all the neon signs down there as well. It's like
Hong Kong
classic
doesn't mind a bit of neon.
Oh, definitely, man.
One chai is like 50% neon.
Says the two guys sitting in front of a big The Riff neon sign behind us.
We're at the comedy club sitting. By the way, Vivek is blue right now,
Yeah.
which is not usually his color.
Well, exactly. Right? Yeah. I mean, let's avatar this stuff up, right? What are the Indian Hindu gods? Shiva is blue, so I'll take it as a religious thing
I
that I'm
never
doing right
realized that in Hong Kong that a blue sign might be political.
now. Oh, well, now it is.
We've got to change it to yellow.
Well, we can let it crossfade.
When the authorities come in, we're like, look at that blue sign.
Yeah.
Look at that blue
Turn off the yellow spotlights. Turn it off. Turn it off. Yeah. No, okay. So neighborhoods. What's your favorite neighborhood that you like?
I think different neighborhoods bring different things. If money was no object, I think I would probably want to live in mid-levels.
Okay. Yeah.
But that being said, like, I have kids and it's a factor. It's a real factor.
Oh, definitely.
And so, the money that you have is not just about the apartment that you can afford, but do you have a car? Are you getting taxis all the time? The problem with a lot of the north of Hong Kong Island is it's just denser than dense. So I live in Quarry Bay, and it's, Cornhill. and everything's spaced out a bit. There's a lot of parks. There's a lot of playgrounds.
It's a family area.
It just, you can take your kids outside. You're not losing them in a crowd. It's comfortable. If I was gonna, I think when we move apartments, I'll stay in the area I'm in. I really like it. It's a lot.
Yeah.
So, and that's Northern Ireland, but it's quite far east, 8 stops east. And I think for having kids, I really, really like it.
Yeah, I mean, the good thing is that Quarry Bay, it definitely is one of those areas that has everything. Again, Quarry Bay, I'm sure you will
spaced out that little bit,
Yeah.
Where you're not just, you take your kid outside, your 2-year-old, and then suddenly you got to pick them up on your shoulders because there's people everywhere.
Yeah.
It's not like that.
Mid-level is definitely not. I mean, mid-level is all slopes anyway.
Well, no, but that's hard because we got a stroller.
Oh, yeah, even more so.
Dude, even coming, you don't think about this, but so my daughter's 1.
Yeah.
We bring her to Central, bring her to the club.
Yeah.
Man, we're either you're walking on the street, which is, there's cars all the time.
Yeah.
There's stairs everywhere.
Yeah.
There's very limited capacity to get up. Even
it's not
if
very
you
accessible.
Take the escalators. There's a surprising number of stairs on the escalators. It's true.
Yeah.
And then suddenly, one of them's broken down.
Yeah.
And you're just carrying.
They just ran out of budget.
Yeah.
They were like, let's put the escalator, but let's put 2 stairs just before
why would
it.
you build the longest escalator in the world and be like, let's put 10 steps in there?
Yeah, just to mess with them so they know that they're doing some work as
Yeah.
well. Oh, man. No, the thing that I have to say is in Hong Kong, what I found is that every district has its own, attitude and style. So people kind of feel like, I'm a Shelton boy, I'm a Sheung boy. But what I find, I used to have a joke about how even the way people look at you or / the racism I get changes depending on where I am.
I love that's how you benchmark. Let's benchmark each district based on how racist they are.
How do I feel when I'm here?
Yeah.
So I actually did this thing. I used to, because when I go to schools to give talks, right, I talk to kids about racial discrimination. And I try to use a more lifelike example.
How often do you do that?
School talks? Oh, quite when schools were
About
open.
racism?
I do a lot of talks in schools about cultural identity in Hong Kong. Because so basically kids look at me, they're like, so tell me, who are you? And I'm like, all right, my name is Vivek Mahbubani. I was born, so I actually go there because of cultural studies.
No, I mean, I think it's really cool. I'm just curious.
No. I mean, it's very funny because a lot of schools, the cultural studies teachers invite me to come and speak to the students about growing up in Hong Kong as a non-Chinese person and how Hong Kong is my home, yet I'm not Chinese. So it's a really weird topic to touch upon, but the Hong Konger identity. So I use the example of do you face racism? And I say, it's really bizarre because where I'm at, the way people look at me or assume about me is very different. So example, right? So I used to have this whole bit about taking the MTR train, the red line, which is the Tsuen Wan line. So it starts from Central, goes up to Kowloon side, goes all the way to the end of Tsuen Wan. All right. So I get on the train, I stand there in Central. I'm standing there, people look at me thinking, okay, this guy probably works, in a bank. Maybe he probably works in an office, right? Central, Admiralty, all cool. Everyone thinks, look, this guy works at office, whatever, right? I go across, go to Chimps, I show you, bam, this guy makes suits, sell Rolexes, right? I'm like, all right, I'll take it.
That's funny.
We keep going up. We go to Mong Kok, and they're like, bam, this guy works at Ladies Market, undoing the metal rods and stuff at night. I'm like, all right, I'll take that as well. We move up to Sham Shui Po. They're like, bam, this guy pushes those refrigerators and air conditioners that people, the secondhand ones. We get to Lai King. They're like, bam, this guy works at those terminal ports, in the middle of the night pushing the freights and everything. I go all the way to the end of Tsuen Wan. They're like, yep, construction worker. I'm like, there you go. I can do every single job you can throw at me, man.
This is a bit in Cantonese?
In Cantonese.
That must kill.
Oh, definitely, man. Yeah. And people can relate because that is actually how I see you. I live in Tsuen Wan. That's what I think about you.
yeah. There's each part of the crowd.
Yeah.
Hey, what's bad?
Yeah. So they're like, I live there and that's what I think about you.
That's the racism I have for you.
Yeah, exactly. So it's really weird because when I travel around Hong Kong, especially like I said, the school talks, I get to go to all the different neighborhoods, right? And you go there and you can just feel the vibe is so different. The way people perceive things is different. So when I go to a school that's in Quarry Bay, I can sense that these kids are getting a little bit more international based because Quarry Bay is a bit more international oriented. So therefore they're seeing on a daily basis, I've got this coffee shop next to a burger place, next to a Chinese
when you say
noodle
it's
place.
International, is it because I don't feel like there are a lot of expats there.
Not too many.
But there are international schools.
Yes.
And there are, international restaurants and stuff like that. It's got the amenities of being international without, there are no...
Because
I think I'm the only foreigner in my entire complex.
Well, wow. Okay, you're probably living in a very interesting place then. No, but I'll tell you,
Seriously though.
well, Koi Bay actually is because they've got the office buildings there, and you've got a lot of international companies there. So
Right,
therefore,
yeah.
so whenever I visit
Which
that
is pretty
area,
recent, right?
yeah.
PCCW building's not that
Oh,
old.
not that old,
And I
no.
feel like whenever I talk to people, they're like, "Oh yeah, my company moved out here in the last year."
cheaper. It was cheaper compared to, let's say, Admiralty and Central. So people started moving out over there. What you'll find, though, is that the expats or / the non-Chinese people living in Quarry Bay will probably assimilate into Hong Kong culture faster than the guy who lives in, let's say, Sai Ying Pun.
Oh, yeah,
Right?
absolutely.
Like I used to use a really simple gauge. Like when the whole COVID-19 thing started, just take the train and look around how many non-Chinese people are wearing masks in which district. So Quarry Bay area, I noticed like there were a lot more mask wearers in earlier stages versus, let's say, Central. You know?
That's interesting.
Right? And you would just adopt, because it used to be like, yeah, everyone's wearing a mask around here, because you would see it's a more local area. So therefore, you would kind of feel like, yeah, I think I better put on this mask. This doesn't seem right to me. So that's what I noticed as well, like places like Quarry Bay. But ultimately, what I would find is that every district has its own little vibe. Like I said, if I went to a school in, let's say, Yuen Long, which is all the way up north, right? You would notice that the kids, the same, let's say, Indian kids, of my same heritage living over there would have a completely different view of being Indian in Hong Kong versus the kid who lives in Wan Chai. Right?
Interesting.
And
yeah.
it's really weird because I'll do like say
The only reason I know Yuen Long is because they beat the shit out of.
Oh
the
yeah,
protesters.
yeah, exactly. Well, that's some way to let people know we exist, you know.
Yeah.
So there's that. So you will see this Yuen Long triad thing that happened would probably never happen.
Julius
That
Ho or whatever.
Julius Ho was all like shaking hands with the mobs and everything. Yeah, July 21st, you know, that last year, 2019, you know, guys in
Not
white
to
shirts.
get political.
Well, I mean, we are in front of a blue neon sign, so we're fine.
Yeah.
No, but basically, what it is that all that stuff happened in Yuen Long because you've got a lot of the old school, old timer people who've been there way back, you know, from history. So a lot of really local, third, fourth generation Chinese who own land, farmers or whatever. You know, so you've got people over there. Now, the Yuen Long thing would probably never happen somewhere like Shenzhen just because it's not that vibe, right? So therefore, you had that kind of mixture where if I lived in Shenzhen my whole life, it just wouldn't make sense. Like, what do you mean the mob's coming up? This place is safe.
So for those who don't know, last year during the protest, there was a protest around Yuen Long, and then triads came.
Yeah.
Or was it triads? Do we know if it was triads?
It's pretty confirmed that they were basically
so
mobbed
triads
triads.
came and just beat up all the protesters.
Randomly, anyone they
then-
saw, they're like, yeah, beat you up.
Some government officials were seen hanging out with the triads and stuff, so it was all a bit smelly.
Yeah.
But look, I think that we are jumping around a little bit, and it'd be great to kind of hone in a little
Yeah.
bit. So we've got the comedians chiming in about we want to get to the bottom of what is the best neighborhood.
Yeah.
Right. Like
So
that's
mine is Mongkok so far.
You
That's
think
what
Mongkok's the best?
I
best
think
to live or best to hang out?
best to hang out.
Right, but not to live though.
Okay, if you're saying live, no, I definitely like mid levels, man. That's
You're
my
a big
jam.
That's so funny because it's like to me,
It's so non-Chinese.
It's such a non-Chinese thing. You're such a secret like.
Yeah, like shh, I speak Cantonese, but I don't want to.
Yeah.
No,
Why do you like? So for those that don't know, Central is ground zero. Mid levels is like a short walk
Yeah.
above that.
Yeah.
And it's very like it's crazy. It's like I don't know how they built on it.
Oh.
It's so steep. It's
Yeah.
really steep.
And you got tall buildings. We're not talking about 4 or 5 floors. We got like
Giant
20,
buildings
30
that-
floors.
I'm astounded that this place gets hit with typhoons and doesn't just fall over.
Yeah.
Like these huge buildings on the edge of a cliff,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
And but it's so scenic and it's very green and there's beautiful parks and stuff like that. So why is that the best place to live though?
I think for myself, because of my way of life and working, I've got meetings at maybe 11
It's
a.m.
astounding how convenient it is.
Yeah, so
You
convenience
could
was
just
key.
bounce out your door and
Boom, I'm there.
walk within 5 minutes to how
Yeah.
many places?
Oh, for sure. I mean, like, that was actually my reason for moving to mid-levels, just because I was like, I need that convenience factor. I was wasting a lot of time traveling before.
Mate, I'm so big on the walk.
Yeah.
I used to live so close to the club in Shanghai
Yeah.
that I could use the toilet at home
yeah.
mid-show.
Yeah, and that's a big deal. That's a very big deal.
It's the greatest.
Right? You're like, I'll be right back. I'm going to go.
Plus, I always forget stuff. you
Yeah.
know, so I'm just like, I'm just going and get it. I'll be back in a
Yeah.
second,
Show up
you know.
at the club, be like, oh, I forgot my whole set. Okay, I'm going to go and pick it up
Yeah,
now.
I'm going to get my jokes.
Exactly. I'm next door, guys. The punchline's there. So that for me, the convenience, I will give it this way, because I'm not married, nor am I planning on having kids as well. So therefore, mid-levels works out for me simply because I need that convenience for my work.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to live mid-levels, to
And it's
hang
beautiful.
out Mongkok. Yeah, it's nice. I mean, you get used to it. I don't really look out the window and go like, oh, this is great. I don't do that. I'm just like, yeah.
Stop and smell the roses.
There are none.
Yeah, I was going to say that. You disgusting smelling roses. So I got a few chime-ins from the comedy group. Mohammed said Kimberley Road brothels. So Mohammed's in Kowloon.
Yes.
Mongkok is Kowloon.
Correct, yeah.
But Mongkok is a little bit further north. So Kowloon is the giant piece of land that is directly across the harbour.
Kowloon, the New
from Hong Kong
Territories.
Island.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so it's sort of like Hong Kong Island, New Territories, and Kowloon are really the three areas
main
that
guys.
everything gets
Yeah. Then you've got the
divided into.
the outlying islands, Lama and all that. But let's just focus on the three main ones.
Yeah. Seth said, saying pun, if you can get past the stench of dried seafood and French people, it's a lovely place with great food and not too crowded streets. His standard for not too crowded is not what would
But
exist
Seth's quite tall.
anywhere else in the rest of the world.
Yeah, but Seth's quite, like, if he just looks straight, it's pretty empty.
Yeah, he's like, where's everyone? He's just bowling people over.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Okay, so I got someone with Sang Poon.
All right, so Ben Quinlan said Brimer Hill, mid-levels vibe without all the expats, and a short roll down the hill to the madness of Causeway Bay.
Ooh. Well, yeah, true. It's a, well, see,
So he's talking Northern Ireland.
he's talking northern, like a little bit
Hong
to the
Kong
east
Island.
a bit before Quarry Bay, Causeway Bay, Brimhill. That's really nice as well. It's got the, it's old school vibe. It's kind of like where you are, but a bit richer.
Yeah, thanks. It's kind of like where you are, but not filthy poor people like you.
Exactly. When I look at, I don't see 10 blocks of other people.
Garen said, the peak, it means you're rich. So the whole of the North Island is just at the bottom of a gigantic hill,
Yeah.
and that's the peak. Really,
Yeah.
it's the peak. I mean, it becomes not the peak further on,
Yeah.
but topographically, it's pretty much the same.
Well-
It's more like a ridge that runs along the
Yeah.
whole island. But the peak is, I mean, people have houses up there. It's like $30 million US.
Yeah. Oh, those are legit. Like, if you just recently bought that, oh my goodness.
Do you know what's
my friend-
crazy? We went on one of these like auction sites for mega houses,
Yeah.
and for $30 million US, you could get this big apartment in mid-levels. And then we looked at the photos and the bedrooms were still like not huge.
Yeah. It's
I'm like,
crazy,
that's
right?
how big mid-levels is.
Yeah. And they're like, but you get 2 parking spaces. You're like, you know what? After $30 million, I don't have a car anymore.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
out.
like,
I'm out.
I'm helicoptering everywhere. Yeah,
Yeah.
but you're saying you've paid $30 million. You don't have any money for a car after that.
I'm like, I didn't calculate correctly.
That would be hilarious.
That'd
You're
be- yeah.
$30 million house. I'm taking the MTR.
Yeah, you're a baller when you can tell the government build an MTR station where I live.
Pretty sure there's no MTR on the peak.
Yeah, true.
Not too many people get.
I don't think they'll ever do that. They'll
Yeah.
have to have a huge
How much
lift
does
for
it
that.
suck for helpers on the peak to get anywhere?
It's terrible, man. I mean, you got the
What would
minibuses.
they do?
You take the minibus
the
and
bus,
bus. Yeah, but the
right.
problem is, not that many buses, and usually it's the minibus, right? And minibuses limit you to 16, and there are more than 16 helpers on the peak.
I know you have no interest in the view, and that's fine.
Yeah, I don't really-
you.
yeah.
But like, my buddy convinced me to do a peak hike
Yeah.
at night.
Mm-hmm.
And it is, oh man, I was just blown away. It is
with the
really
lights?
oh my God.
But you
It's
should go at like
incredible.
6-ish when the
That's
lights.
about when we went. It was just
okay.
getting dark.
Then it's really beautiful.
And the crazy thing is, because it is the peak, you kind of get to the top, and then you can see the other side, the back side of the island.
Yeah.
Where, and then, there's what is it, Pok Fulam?
Yeah. That's
and-
or Aberdeen side.
And
where
it's just wild. Like, and then
Yeah.
you just sort of can cross back and forth. And I just don't know of another place on Earth that really looks like that. I've never been anywhere that looks so.
Okay. Well, for me, the reason I'm not a big guy on walking up mountains to look at a view is because I have a really nice monitor at home. So when I look at the photo there, I'm like, this is pretty realistic.
Yeah.
And I don't have to.
You're like, I have a nice computer.
Yeah, and I can do this at any hour I like. I want the 6 p.m. view of Hong Kong. Click this link, and I've got it.
I'm one of these, but the thing is, like, I'll say I love it, but I
Yeah.
never do it.
Yeah. True. I
That guy had
understand.
to twist my arm to get me to go up there.
Fine. And you go there, you're overwhelmed.
And
yeah.
it didn't take that long.
Yeah, it really isn't. I mean, honestly,
It is
it comes to
legit-
1 hour and you're there at the top.
breathtaking. Legit breathtaking.
It is. Yeah, I'll give you that. But I'll say this though, I've been to some houses on the peak. I've actually gone inside to look at it, and
Did you steal in it? Wait,
well,
what,
for what
break a
reason?
window? Yeah.
Right? I was there to check their computer, of course. No, actually, I had a gig there before in one of the houses.
I knew it.
All right, and I'll be very honest with you. When I got there, I was like, I could do this once in a while. but I could never live here like every day. Like it would drive me nuts.
I mean, I think that, if money was no object, right?
Yeah.
I dated a girl who had a super, super big house.
Yeah.
And it was like, they didn't even use half of the house.
Yeah, that's what
I was like,
happens.
what the hell you need another like massive dining room for?
Yeah, you don't.
If you never go in there.
Yeah.
Like legit, I know it's easy to say, but but having a big place, like a big bedroom, whatever, in a nice part of town,
Yeah.
can easily get very expensive.
Yeah.
But that's where the money's at.
So the one thing is actually growing up in Hong Kong has kind of conditioned me to appreciate small spaces. For example, I used to have this joke where I would say the reason I don't have a big house is not because I can't afford it, because like I don't want to plan my toilet breaks. My toilet's like a minute away. I'm like, am I going to be needing the toilet in a minute? I got to start walking now. Right? I have that.
I want to be able to lean over and pee.
Yeah, exactly. I just want to be like 2 steps, I'm there, so I can leave to the last moment. So I have that. But I think, honestly, if you live on the peak, the one biggest challenge you definitely get is the humidity, man. Like, I'm talking, like, I've been in my...
Not like the rest of Hong Kong where there's such low humidity.
Yeah, exactly. We only get 94%.
Dude, I haven't stopped sweating since January.
But your skin improved. So I'll
Did
give you
it?
that.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
I feel like I'm
Yeah, so
dying.
neighborhoods, the peak, I would say beautiful, but not for me to live in. I'll say that.
What else we got here? So Tamby's saying Kennedy Town, great food, bar options, lots of public facilities.
Well, technically everything's lots of places. I mean,
Kennedy Town is pretty hip.
yes, it's hipping up. I'll put it that way.
Karen added to that dog-friendly mix of local stuff and international stuff, cool bars.
Oh, also in Kennedy Town?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not everyone has a sea view in Kennedy Town, Tamby, said Ben Quillen.
I would like to note that every comedian so far has only suggested Hong Kong Island.
No, we got another one. So Maitrey said Sai Kung.
Okay, technically, let's be very honest about Sai Kung, okay?
Yeah, because people that live in Sai, people that come live in Sai Kung, very big on trying to convince you Sai Kung is good.
Yeah.
But I'm not convinced.
Yeah, I'm not.
So her thing, she said that close enough to entertainment, but even closer to nature. I'm like, we're not far away from nature.
Yeah, I have a plant at home.
Also, I'm not like in nature that much.
Yeah.
That I can't justify 20
Yeah.
minutes to get there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've been to Sai Kung. The only thing I'd really have a problem with that is that one road that leads into it. When you go to Sai Kung,
There's only one road.
I believe that with the main road that people, it's kind of like, going to the south side of Hong
I
Kong.
thought about it when I moved here, but it was like an hour and a half commute.
It's a long time, man.
It's really far.
Yeah, because even when you take the train,
So this is new territories.
Yeah, new
And
territories.
you're getting
to the
into
east.
like pretty beautiful beaches, like
Yeah.
amazing
Oh,
hiking.
beautiful.
But it's far.
Yeah. I mean, like, if you suddenly told me, hey, could you come down to the club and do 10 minutes? I'm like, no.
Whereas like it's funny because like you ever talk to British people?
Yeah.
That British person I know with the shortest commutes like 2 hours. Like they
Oh,
commute
God.
so far. They all live in like a village.
Yeah.
They're all like, oh, I have. Hello, I have sheep.
Yeah.
So nice.
Yeah, say
It only
hi.
takes me 2.5 hours to get to work every day.
Yeah. My friend Mary had a little lamb.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
God.
No, but okay, Psycho. Okay, well, I'll give it. I definitely can see Maitri being a Psycho person. Just her personality
Not
and everything
sold
just
on
works
it
out.
at all.
Yeah, definitely. For me, honestly, I think the convenience is number one. Like, I would
Yeah.
rather lose 10 square feet just to save 10 minutes a day.
Bang, with you, 100% with you. What about like, so one thing I friggin' love about Hong Kong Island is like Sheko Beach and like the what is it, the Big Wave Beach?
Yeah.
You can be, we were in Sheko Beach. We left our door, car, 20 minutes, beautiful 20-minute drive.
Yeah.
And it was like, boom, we're in Thailand.
Yeah.
Wasn't a busy day.
Yeah.
So the beach was like, we pretty much had the beach to ourselves, which is not
Yeah.
always true.
Yeah.
And then there was an awesome like outdoor Thai restaurant.
Yeah.
And I was like, are we in Hong Kong?
Yeah.
This is crazy.
It's crazy, right? Yeah.
Yeah, amazing.
If you drive up
And
on a
people
weekday.
live out there. You can surf.
Yeah.
and
I mean, if you drive up on a weekday
There's
to,
like
let's
no
say,
one out there.
yeah, Gold Coast, no one's there. If you go on, let's say, on a Tuesday at, let's say, 2 p.m. to Repulse
You know,
Bay,
like,
no one's
you
there.
go on like a Wednesday night at about 4 a.m.
Yeah, no one's going to be there. It's
There's
like,
no one on the
I don't
beach.
think, there's a reason why no one's there. People have to work, Viv. I'm like, work? What?
Who is this work?
Yeah.
Of which you speak.
Yeah. So, okay, so neighborhood, I say best to live for me, mid-levels. But, yeah, my trace, Sai Kung. I would say, honestly, if you really want to see the true Hong Kong, you want to really be like nitty-gritty of it, go live on Kowloon side. Go live in the new territories, and you'll be like, wow, okay, I see the change of weekend versus weekday. I've got the 7 a.m. rush hour. This is legit rush hour, So you want to really feel that. Hong Kong Island, it's got a fusion of everything.
So another place another one that's like Sai-Kong-ish in terms of the residents just raving about it, how good it is Llama Island.
Okay.
Now, Llama Island has no cars.
Yeah.
They say, everyone's like, it's a 20-minute ferry ride. I did it.
Yeah.
35 minutes.
Yeah.
Say it's less. That's rubbish.
Yeah.
'Cause we looked at living there and I was like, wow, you get a big apartment, go
Yeah.
out there. It's definitely cheaper. It's not like mind-blowingly cheaper.
You want to know what the first thing is I do when I actually check for locations to possibly live in? Not even the train station distance walking thing that I talked about. Is the internet speed.
Sure.
That's the first thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like, the fact that I went to Llama Island on the map and I was like, yeah, the speed is maybe 6 megabits per second. I'm like, bye.
Oh, really?
Not happening.
No way.
Maybe improved now, but definitely not happening. I'm not.
So for a lot of these islands, right, you get the ferry, it dumps you in Central. So the ferry drops you in a very good location, but 35 minutes, that's just a ferry ride.
Yeah.
So let's say, so I timed it out. Like we looked at some places.
Yeah.
The places were nice. They weren't like mind-blowingly good. They were nice.
Yeah.
You can get like a rooftop. You get a pretty good view. It's a very green island.
Yeah.
But it was like, you're talking like 10 minutes to get to the ferry.
Yeah.
35 minutes on the ferry.
Yeah.
10 minutes on the other side. You're getting to a 1 hour commute really quickly.
I have a very bad feeling we're going to get a lot of hate mail from Llama Island people now.
But they
gonna be
don't have the internet. They won't be able to download that podcast.
Yeah, they'll be like,
By the time they've downloaded the whole podcast, it'll be 2022. We're good.
every episode is like, hey guys, we're going to buffering. Talk about buffering.
Yeah. The thing I like about Llama,
Oh man, they're going to be like
good.
ordering DVDs of our episodes. I guess that'll be faster.
okay, so here's what I would do.
Yes.
Discovery Bay. And not just because, by the way, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
What the hell is up? Every time you mention Discovery Bay.
Swingers and all that stuff.
What? Right,
yeah, right?
that's it.
I don't get it.
Everyone talks
I don't
about-
get it. I've been there before. No one's given me their keys.
So me and my wife were like, because we went there for like a baby photo shoot.
Yeah.
And my wife's mum just fell in love with Discovery Bay.
Yeah.
It's a weird residential area. It is a 20-minute ferry ride.
Yeah.
It dumps you over there. People get around in golf carts.
Yeah.
The apartments are a little bit better. It's very
Yes.
clean. It's very nice. But everyone mentions it and they talk about the swingers. So I Googled it. I was like, was there like a raid or something? Dude, there's a whole website for Discovery Bay swingers.
Oh,
Like they
man.
run a website. Like, it's a big thing. People go to this nice residential area
Yeah.
to share their wives.
Oh man,
I
that's
don't know.
probably why they have all the facilities. They have the parks, they have the beach. Like kids, yeah, you're gonna have to go there for 2 hours. It's a safe place because I'm gonna be busy.
Gonna take mommy off.
Exactly. We're going on vacation.
What happened to the fish bowl? Never mind.
Yeah, exactly. Why are the fish always gone every Saturday? What are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do? You know.
But it was nice, dude.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
you know.
No, beautiful. I've been there a few times and it was really fascinating because like when you get there, it's like a completely different vibe.
It's so weird. You can't get a taxi in there. If
Yeah.
you want to get a taxi,
It's, like,
you have to
illegal.
get a taxi to like the edge of it.
Yeah.
And then they have these blue taxis.
Yeah, the outlying island taxi thing.
a
So
whole
the
weird
weird thing is
thing.
that over there with the golf carts and everything, I mean, it's weird because like I don't know how it's become normal,
It's so weird.
right? Here you
Yeah.
have like this top level CEO who probably is making millions of dollars every hour. It goes back home, he's like, hey, where's my golf cart?
I like it. I like the golf cart.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Ever since I saw Trump drive it, I'm like, yeah, I'm off. I'm
yeah,
good.
but I just mean it's a nice vibe of like, it's an easy way to get around. It's really not dense.
But it's not
over
that
there.
fast either. When someone gives you a lift, you're like, I take the tram instead. That's
Yeah, but
faster.
like we had to get on a bus. Like we
Yeah.
had to change bus like 3 times.
on the island, right?
That's why. It's
Yeah.
because you're gonna go to that area to that area. Everything's real little bubbles over there, and you're on the Discovery Bay is on the east of Lantau Island, which is very close to the airport, and that island is phenomenal hiking.
Yeah.
There's big open beaches. You can have like bonfires on the beaches and stuff, and it's
yeah. People do.
it's intense nature out there.
Yeah.
In a good way. And so I don't know. I like the idea of 20 minutes, get on your ferry, boom, jump in a little golf cart and you're home, Like that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's so weird that you can be downtown.
Yeah.
In like downtown central metropolis city and it's like, boom, I'm in my little neighborhood now.
Yeah, and you're looking at a tree.
Yeah, and then the ferries are cool. I know you don't care about looking at anything, but
Yeah, I think honestly, I've seen everything about Hong Kong in the sense that I've seen the trees, I've seen the landslides, I've seen the typhoons. I'm like, I get it, dude. And that's one thing I'll tell you, that if you ever travel with me and you go, vacation, whatever, I'm the worst guy to go take to sightsee. Like,
do you ever take a holiday? I can't imagine you ever taking a holiday.
well, usually now I kind of quote unquote call it a holiday.
Does your girlfriend make you? I bet you
well,
your
she does
girlfriend's
request. She's like, "Can we please go on holiday?" And I'm like, "Can I somehow make it into a gig kind of holiday?" Right? Yeah, like I'm sure they have a contract. She's like, "Can we please just not have to schedule for a change?" I'm like, "Yeah, you know what? This flight ticket ain't that cheap, baby."
There's 100% chance of that being the case.
Yeah, that's the case, man. But I'll give you one final story. Is that the reason why I'm not big on looking at sightseeing and everything is because I can't do anything with it. Like when we were in Australia, we went to Melbourne. We drove on the Great Ocean Road and all that.
Which is long,
beautiful, right? Long time. We got there. We got to the most beautiful beach I've ever seen in my life. I get there 20 seconds later. I'm like, I get it. What do I do now? I can't do nothing with this. Let's go. Let's do something. So that Hong Kong mentality is still there. That always trying to get something done. But that's why I like Mongkok, and that's why it's like you're always on the go. You can't just hang around and be like, I'm gonna go to Mongkok to chill out. Something crazy is happening at all hours. That's what I love about it.
Dance metropolis.
Yeah. So if you like, to all the listeners, to that one listener or whoever, right? You who are listening, do check out Mongkok and give yourself 1 hour and don't look straight, look up. You'll find a lot of weird shops and stuff on the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 7th, 12th floor of different buildings, and it's fascinating. I'm telling you, like
I've been out there. I don't know, like it's. When you don't speak Cantonese, it's hard to unlock
very
it.
True.
Yeah,
very true.
I just don't know what
keep
I'm
forgetting
looking
that.
at,
Yeah, true. You're like looking at people going like, why are they all lining up to this particular shop?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely.
Fair enough.
So I think that, it really depends how much money you got.
Yeah.
But like if you're, at that like lower tier of, where do I live in Hong Kong? I got to tell you, I think Quarry Bay is awesome for families. I reckon it's great.
Any real estate companies that want to sponsor us on our next episode,
yeah, please give us money.
Please
we
contact
need bigger
us.
apartments.
I can tell you whatever area you want to say is great.
That'd be great. Is like we get enough money that we're like, oh yeah, we just live on the Peak now.
Forget that episode. Delete it.
We're changing the pod. Like if we get money, we're changing the podcast name to the Peak. The Peak
man.
Radio. Brought to you
exactly.
by two rich guys.
Oh yeah, from the Peak.